So this story begins back in October. Actually, it was the first couple weeks of October. The landowner finally got back with me and said I had to go to start hunting this ground. And with no off-season prep or anything like that, just going off past history of what I've seen the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years of me farming the ground, I went in one evening, and I think it was like October 15th maybe. It may have been later in the season than that. I'd have to go back and check, but I did a hang and hunt the night he told me he could hunt it. So I packed in all the camera gear. I packed in the one hang on and a set of climbing sticks, and it wasn't near warm enough or cold enough to be wearing, I guess, the gear I was wearing, because I was sweating like there was no tomorrow. And I sat there, I don't know, 2 hours went by. Got in there, tried to get in there early so I could get everything hung up quietly without disturbing any deer. And I think the first couple does come rolling out at 4:15 maybe. Anyway, like 30 deer later, it was almost dark, and when I say 30 deer, I don't know if how good the video quality was, but I think there was 32 deer total that night that had come out on camera. And then right at dark, this big, couldn't tell what he was across the field, come walking out of the timber, and he fed around in the corn stalks for a little bit, and it was pretty dark, and he turned and went back into the woods. And whenever he was going back into the woods, it looked like he had just tilted his head to make it back into the trail, and from that instant he looked like a longhorn, and he was 200 yards away. And right then I just knew I needed to get some more information on this deer, because he was probably going to be at the top of the hit list.
That sounds promising. I like it.
Just put me like this, please.
Alrighty, it's October 24th, Friday afternoon, about 3:30. We come in here about noon and hung this set. I had it about 50 yards, or actually probably 100, 150 south of here. And the first time I hunted it, I had a bunch of deer come out. I wasn't close enough to them. So we moved down a little closer to where they feel comfortable feeding. We're right on a creek's edge, looking over a cornfield. We got some winter wheat in it. Behind us is a big thicket that turns into a big CRP field. So hopefully we can catch them either coming out of the thicket or the CRP and coming out here to feed. It's what they did the other night. I'm pretty sure that's what they did anyway. If not, they come off the neighbor and just come in here to hang out. It's kind of protected. So there was a pretty good one out here the other night. I wasn't able to get any film of him. It got too dark, and I had a buck underneath me. I couldn't get the camera where it needed to be. But hopefully he makes a reappearance, because if he does, he may not get so lucky. Alrighty. I I don't even know what to say. I started hunting this property right at, well, it may have been even in, I think it's probably 2 weeks in October, or something like that. And first year on here, started getting pictures of this absolute giant. We call him Wide Load because he looked like a beast here. He's a 6x5. I got on the ground. I did a little peeking. I went and looked at him. I got back up here to get some zip ties so I could throw some tags on him and wait for everyone to show up. But I don't even know where to start. Like I said, I'm at my lost words. I didn't think it was gonna happen this year. I just thought our luck had ran out. We put in all that work, effort, food plots, you name it, managing deer, passing young deer. Did everything in our power to get a shot like this to happen. And I've been hunting this one farm hard for the past Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, and this morning. I hunted this same stand every day because there was a big one there. I thought, oh, I'm gonna come here. I checked the cameras. That deer had not been on the camera for 2 weeks. I thought someone got him first gun season, and I turned and looked in the woods. I hope that footage is good because everything happened so fast. My heart was racing like a son of a gun. Thank Tyler and Dalton and all them guys for all the work, just helping me get all the work done. I mean, we work as a team on all our farms, but it's not a one-man show around here. I mean, granted, we're all self-filming, but we had to do something to get a couple kills down, so and do something else. And that right there, that's why we do it, for the big mature bucks. I'd like to thank Drake Non-Typical. It's been 22 degrees every morning. We got this new gear on by them, and I haven't been cold once. I've sat actually through like 6 rainstorms this year, and managed, other than when we got like 1.5 inches, I stayed dry. But yeah, their gear, it's awesome. If you haven't already, if you don't have it or haven't checked it out, be sure to go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I don't know, I think this story's over, and I'm glad to say that.